Sleep is vital to the human body in order for it to function properly. Sleep affects a person's mental and physical health and even dieting habits. Have you ever wondered how fascinating the human body is? We're able to breathe, we're able to circulate blood throughout our systems, digest food, and even regulate hormones. All these functions could be jeopardized from a lack of sleep, though. In an experiment done by Belfield University, they grabbed a handful of students and they questioned whether they were getting enough sleep. And 60% of these students answered no, and that they had improper and poor sleep. However, 7.7 of these students fell victim to insomnia. Insomnia is either the lack or overdose of sleep. Throughout this speech, I'm going to stress the importance of sleep. And through that, I'm going to define sleep, and I'm going to discuss the effects of inadequate sleep, and I'm going to provide you guys exercises and tips on how to get full night's rest and better sleep. Now, sleep is the unconscious state that we partake in every night. And through sleep, we perform a series of autonomic tasks and reparations. Sleep is a circadian rhythm, and a circadian rhythm is basically our bodily clock. Now, we're able to decipher whether it's day or night time by the light. And when we see light and perceive sunlight, we're able to say it's daytime, so I need to be awake. And when it's dark outside and we don't get much light, we're able to say it's nighttime and it's probably time for me to go to sleep. Now, sleep is divided into 4 stages, and these 4 stages are N1, also known as NEM, N2, N3, which is also referred to as the delta phase. And in this phase, your brain starts signaling delta-like waves, and that is just a response to increased amount of stimulus going throughout your brain. And the last stage is REM, which is the rapid eye movement. Now, in this final stage, it lasts from 10 to 60 minutes, and this is usually the stage where you're dreaming and your eyes are darting back and forth very rapidly. Now, while you're sleeping, your brain and your body are constantly recuperating and developing. And this is why it's very important for sleep. Now, if you would look at the visual aid I have here, how sleep affects your health, sleep deprivation. Now, sleep deprivation can seem very minor at first, but when built up, it can exhibit a host of physical and mental illnesses. First and foremost, sleep deprivation can make a person more prone to depression, and this is caused by a lack of serotonin. And serotonin is a neurotransmitter that is produced while you're sleeping. And serotonin is the neurotransmitter that allows you to be happy and releases those endorphins. And secondly, you can be a lot more irritable. Now, as for this physical standpoint, a lack of sleep can result in more susceptibility to heart disease. It can decrease your brain health, and it's also proven to increase excessive amounts of weight, while also weakening your immune system. And now, lastly, I want to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to better and get a full night's rest. By following these procedures, you'll be able to gain a plethora of advancements in your brain and bodily functions. The first I want to start off with is light control. Now, light control kind of goes hand in hand with the circadian rhythm, and what you want to do with this particularly is limit your light exposure at nighttime. So when it's nighttime, whether that's from getting off your phone sooner or stopping your television show sooner, because those light indicators can also confuse the brain and tricking it in thinking that it's daytime. Another technique is a breathing patterns. So this specific breathing pattern is actually it's actually proven to lower your heart rate and be healthier on your lungs and calm your mind and decrease the rapid flow of the thoughts racing through your mind. So what you're going to want to do is inhale for 3 seconds, keep it in for 3 seconds, and then exhale for 5 seconds. And if you do this repeatedly, there will be changes. Now, finally, I will recap what I have discussed with you. The right amount of sleep will always benefit you and is the first step in recovery of any sorts. Sleep is so extremely detrimental to physical and mental health, whether it's from weight gain or mental health or even releasing those hormones to make you feel happier. So don't let a lack of sleep be a stressor to your depression, and don't let a lack of sleep be the reason why the common cold has you in the hospital. I hope you've taken the time to encode and digest the information that I have given you, and thank you so much.